Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth and talk about the people. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this mess. I wanted to start out today with some positive news. Now, even with it being a little positivity, we still have to do a little tugging. We still gonna do a little wig tugging because this is unacceptable, okay? Um, but nonetheless, it's still something positive, right? Now let's get the positive out the way, and then we're gonna do a little tugging. All right. So this is according to People.com. So Jalen Hurts donates $200,000 to install new air conditioning units in Philadelphia schools. Philadelphia Eagles star Jalen Hurts is a hero on and off the football field. Hertz 25 donated $200,000 to local Philadelphia schools for the installation of 300 new air conditioning units, according to Good Morning America. The superintendent of the school district of Philadelphia, Dr. Tony B. Watlington Sr., told the morning show that Hertz donation will benefit 10 local schools. It will impact more than 5,000 students in the area. Watlington Sr. said that more than half of the schools in his district lacked appropriate air conditioning to accommodate a comfortable environment when temperatures rise. When the temperature climbs higher than 86 to 90 degrees, we too often have to let our kids go home early, he told GMA, and that really impacts student achievement, the superintendent added. According to GMA, Hertz spoke to a Philadelphia school as he announced the donation. I think back on my time as a student, not being able to imagine some of the things that you guys have to go through. I just want to serve you guys and help in any way I can. The quarterback's generous donation will also benefit Philadelphia teachers, um, Watlington Sr. said, per GMA, explaining it benefits teachers as well because when teachers have optimal teaching conditions, they're more than likely to return as teachers. According to GMA, the district has started installing the air conditioning units um, and expects all 300 units to be installed by the beginning of the next school year. The news of Hurt's donation came shortly after the Eagles teammates Brandon Graham and Jason. Is that Jason Kalech, whatever his name is? That Tyler's boyfriend? Is that him? Oh no, that's Travis. Oh, okay, never mind. I had them confused. So who is Jason? Is that his brother? Anyways, um, okay, I'm sorry. The news of Hurt's donation came shortly after the Eagles teammates Brandon Graham and Jason Kalich, um, who has since retired from the NFL, made cameos on season 3 premiere of Abbott Elementary, the popular sitcom set inside a Philadelphia public school. I'm not going to read all of this. I'll put the link in the description box if you want to finish reading. I also want to tap into this too. So I'm like, girl, what's going on in Philadelphia? So I Googled, and this is one of the articles that I found. Um, no, that's not it. I had to say it. Here we go. So one of the latest articles that popped up. This was written. Well, was made public on Wednesday, September the 6th, 2023. So it says public schools without air conditioning to dismiss early for the rest of the week. The school district also says all outdoor athletic activities for Thursday and Friday have been canceled due to the heat. Girl, when I tell you I was reading, listen to this. Dozen of Philadelphia schools without air conditioning or otherwise have inadequate cooling will dismiss early for the rest of the week due to extreme heat, the district announced. Students in those schools will attend in the morning, but then will be released on the early dismissal schedule. In a statement, the district said it will continue to expedite the installation of cooling systems with the goal over time of providing every school with the cooling system needed to eliminate extreme heat as a disrupting factor for in-person learning. The schools dismissing early this week are Ethan Allen. I'm not even going to read all these schools because it's a lot. Amy James Martin, Amy Northwest, Marion Anderson, Botch Martin, John Bagtram, Clara Barton, James Blaine, Bridesburg, Annex Bridesburg, Joseph H. Brown, Building 21, Gloria. Girl, like, girl, 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 I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this. When I say I know it has to be, girl, let me try to count these schools. The schools dismissing early this week are, and these are the schools that are listed: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, girl, I know it has to be at least 70 schools on this list. Girl, this is horrible. Those were the schools that were dismissed that week. And again, this was an article that was written or at least published on September the 6th, 2023 on a Wednesday. And it says that the schools dismissing early this week are, and it named all these schools in Philadelphia. Because that is ridiculous. I'm also reading too that the Philadelphia City School District contains 218 schools and 118,053 students. The district's minority enrollment is 90%. But this is a lot of schools. Let me just say something. This is why, one, it is important to make sure that you vote, okay, especially in your local government, okay. Um, Making sure that the correct people that are in place to make sure that these schools get what they need is very important. It is absolutely sad and ridiculous that a football player had to step up and do a job that other people should have already done. A 25-year-old with his fine self. Hey, Jalen, he got a black girlfriend too. I said, I know that's right. You know, I expect no tea, no shade. You know, I'm all down for interracial love. Shout out to the interracial love, but girl, you know, definitely expected him to be with a white girl. And when I saw she was black, I said, oh, that's what I get for judging. Anyway, so shout out to Jalen Hurts and that black girl. Um, it's absolutely ridiculous that a 25-year-old had to step up and do the job that other people should be doing. It is absolutely sad that you have now at least at this point, you have now put these teachers in a situation where they're pretty much at East Side High. Hey, East Side. Okay, girl, the girls know what East Side High is. Okay, if you don't know what East Side High is, girl, go watch the movie Lean on Me. Okay, you will know exactly what East Side High is once you watch the movie. So you got these teachers down here, oh, you're teaching at East Side High, and then you wonder why they don't want to come back. This is part of the reason why good teachers, period. Well, we want the good ones, anyways. Why good teachers don't want to stay in these schools and then they leave and go somewhere else because who wants to sit in a building all day burning hot with kids? Some of them probably are a mess and bad. When I say a mess, I'm talking about bad. They're probably bad, girl. So now you got to deal with these students who are unruly, right? And then on top of that, you have to deal with the fact that it's hot as in this schoolhouse. And you think I'm coming back next year, baby? Please, I'm about to find me another school. At least they're gonna provide some AC for a girl. Girl got my wig all sliding back, track falling out, makeup running down my face. Girl, I can't even be cute and put no makeup on. I gotta come in her bare face because by the end of the day, everything gonna be on a napkin anyways. Hello. And then you put these parents who may not have the funds to find a babysitter. What if somebody works the same time that their kids are at school? So now either the kids have to stay at home by themselves, right? Or they have to figure out where their kids are going to go. It's just people don't. I don't think that people, maybe they do understand and they just don't care. It not only affects the students, of course, and the teachers, but also the families. And if people can't find a babysitter and they can't leave their kids home from work, and then they have to leave work or call out of work, then they can't make money. They can't pay bills, and all this stuff is just like it's like a domino effect. I just need Philadelphia and every other city and state out there, if they are having these kids sit in conditions that are not even right. They need to fix it. It makes no sense where kids can't even go to school and be in a building that is girl being properly ran. And it gets so hot that we y'all can come in for a few hours, but when the sun come out and about noon or 1 o'clock, baby, y'all got to go because we know it's too hot and y'all gonna be passing out. We can't have it on our hands. So now y'all gotta go home. Well, my mama at work and she said she don't get off till 5. Well, baby, I don't know what you're gonna do. You got to sit at home by yourself. Well, my daddy said he at work and he can't leave because he already left 3 times last week. Well, I don't know what you're gonna do. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, shout out to Jalen Hurts. What he did is amazing. It does not fix the problem because, again, that was just in his school, not Jalen Hurts school district. It might as well be. That was just in Dr. Tony's school district. I'm sure there are other districts, especially with his list being as long as it is, that probably still don't have adequate cooling systems in their buildings. And that's ridiculous. Anyways. But again, on a positive note, shout out to Jalen Hurts. But everybody else, off with your head. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and move on. Listen, we have been talking about Sukihana. Well, she calls herself Suki with a good coochie. Suki with a good coochie and JT. Is it formerly of the City Girls or still JT of the City Girls? I don't know. But anyways, JT and Sukihana. Just a quick rundown. Um, JT came out with a song. In the song, one of the lyrics had to do with girl, somebody having cheap veneers, eating crab legs. Once upon a time, not long ago, Suki was out, girl, and she was eating some crab legs and her veneer, and she lost her tooth. That's what she said. And in my honest opinion, I felt like the lyrics were too detailed for it to not be Sukihana, right? I'll put the links to the videos where we've already discussed this in the description box. All right, so Suki said what she said, and then she came back and she accused JT of doing a little cocaine. Hello? And so JT came back, and this is what JT had to say. Hey, come on. Oh, wait. And to clear the air, Sukihana the GOAT, you knew I wasn't talking about you. I would have answered quicker if you didn't try to do a 2-for-1 special. I never knew your tooth fell out from eating crab legs. You go viral for stupid ish daily. And to think I'm scared of you when I'm a Zeus subscriber is sick. I think she's trying to say that Suki can Suki fight? Because I assume that she meant to say, like, girl, I've seen you at work on when you was down on baddies. Girl, why would I be scared of you? That's what I got from it. Y'all let me know. You kept writing me back to back. You could have DM'd me, but you was trying to distract me, and you used me to run your ish up so you can run a special for your page promo sucker ASSHOE. Girl. You definitely, and I don't know what this meant right here, but I just went to her Twitter, and these are the tweets. You definitely was at my party uninvited. Always want to be seen and heard. ASSBITCH. Sukihana, search my page. I've been supporting you. Never had an issue with you. So why would I enter a booth and think of you? Sewer PSSY. Because she is dragging Sukihana. Girl, she said you can't fight and you got Sewer PUSSY. Oh my God. And for all you maggot ass BITCHES, you wanted to stick that clear the air narrative on me. I never got on here asking nobody to clear the air. I said, don't mention me if you were pushing a narrative, but y'all so far up my ASS, y'all want to play dumb. I don't give a F about y'all. Read this again. Listen, She said she wasn't talking about Sukihana. For me, like I said, girl, it did it was just a little too detailed for me. It was very specific, you know what I'm saying? And because Sukihana's teeth had fell out, her veneer had fell out while she was girl crunching on stomping on some girl, swallowing some crab legs, girl. And then you come out with this lyric talking about, what was the lyric? Let me read the lyric. Let me see if I still have it. I think I deleted it. Let me go to my folder. Recently deleted. Oh, here we go. She ate crab legs and her whole tooth missing. Cheap ass veneers. You stay talking ish. Like that was too detailed, and the exact same thing happened to Suki. So I don't think it was too far fetched for anybody, including myself, to think that JT was talking about Sukihana. Because her tooth fell out when she was eating crab legs. Yes, but JT said she wasn't talking about the girl, so girl, leave it alone. Shout out to Suki. Shout out to JT. Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish says she's gotten so much hate, so much online hate that she created a burner page to harass and troll back and admits to calling them on the phone. You got too much time on your hands, girl. See, this is why I appreciate the girls like Rihanna, because Rihanna back in the day. See, some of y'all don't know. See, some of y'all only know the new billionaire Rihanna who got 2 kids and a man who probably about to go to prison. Like y'all know that Rihanna. We knew, some of us knew, low down gutter snipe will drag you, did not mind getting on the internet arguing with Ciara, didn't mind getting on the internet arguing with Tiana Taylor, didn't mind getting on the internet arguing with anybody who had something slick to say. If you caught Riri on the right day, if you caught bad gal Riri on the right day, you might get a 1-2 in the comment section. See, that's the Riri that I knew. Okay? The new Riri, I don't know her. I know the old Rihanna. I know the old Robin. Okay? That's who we knew. Anyway, so Tiffany, I guess Tiffany said, God, do you want better? Matter of fact, this might show that Tiffany might got a little bit of pussy and balls. Because Tiffany said, I'm going to call your phone. So neighbors, Tiffany Haddish is not the one to play with when it comes to trolls on social media. The comedian revealed in an interview with the LA Times that she has a burner account that pretty much wreaks havoc on anyone who hates on her. Now, I don't know how she get these folks' telephone numbers. According to the outlet, Tiffany is able to troll her trollers by learning details about their personal lives and using it against them at her free will. I've learned how to find people's information, like I pull up the credit report. You can do that for $1.99. Sometimes I get so mad that I'll get the telephone number and I'll just call them. Oh, I have called people, honey, she confirmed. They'd be shocked that I called. They'll be like, I can't believe you even saw that. You did a whole video, B. You made a full 5-minute video. So she calling YouTubers? Is she calling YouTubers? Is that what she doing? On the internet, people think that they can just say whatever and you're going to say anything. I try my best not to, but I'm a human being. You know what? It is what it is. Like I always say, girl, it's one thing I don't understand when other folks get mad at what people say. Now, if I was to say something about a celebrity and they said something back, then it is what it is. The part that I don't be understanding is when some of the girls and boys and non-binary and non-gender conforming folk get worked up over what I said and they got to do with their faith. Bitch, I ain't said shit about you. Girl, why is you so mad? You act like I talked about your mama. Girl, it'd probably have been better if I talked about your mama because, girl, if I fuck around and say something about Beyonce or Nicki, girl, y'all be ready to go to war. So we might do a better job at talking about the mamas and daddies and grandmamas and sisters and brothers and nieces and nephews. Girl, that's how the people be acting. So, I'm not mad. It is what it is. I mean, it just kind of shows that, Tiffany, you got a lot of time on your hands. Girl. And girl, have you worked ever since that scandal broke out? Because at one point, Tiffany, someone looking too good for Tiffany. I would think you'll be trying to save your $1.99. Hello. Anyways, child. Shout out to Tiffany, honey. Shout out to Tiffany. Oh, this is some more information on Britney Spears. Britney Spears and Sam, whatever his last name is, divorce finally settled. So Britney Spears has settled her divorce with Sam this nearly a year after Sam filed to pull the plug. TMZ has learned. Britney and Sam filed a stipulated judgment obtained by TMZ, along with her response to Sam's divorce petition filed by her lawyer, Queen Laura Weiser. The judge um, should sign off soon, and when it happens, the marriage will be officially history. As we reported, Britney and Sam have a prenup, which essentially leaves Sam with nothing. TMZ broke the story. Britney has paid Sam's rent at his new place. I don't know why. Girl, y'all was married for how long? 14 months. God shouldn't have to pay nothing. Girl, me and this man barely even live together. Girl, we didn't even make the 2 year mark. Girl, although we reported earlier this year that the plan was for her to cut him a six-figure check, we don't know if that happened. It also was updated on May the 2nd at 9:13 a.m. We now have a sense of what Britney Spears walking away from the marriage with, and it sounds like there isn't much aside from jewelry and personal effects, as well as any earnings she raked in before and during the marriage, thanks to the trusty prenup. The divorce docs basically lay out the following: their prenup divvies everything up cleanly. So, girl, I'm hoping for Britney the ironclad prenup. Girl, it was good to go, and girl, I guess if he got a, I don't know, child, he shouldn't get anything. Oh, Britney, we love Britney. Oh, Britney, girl, she'll be all right. At least we hope so. Anyways, again, shout out to Jalen Hurts for doing something magnificent. Helping who he can help. He didn't have to do that. Is more than what a lot of other people have done for Philadelphia. Those who even have the money, right? I guess you ain't got the money, you can't do nothing about it. Hello, but it's just sad. It's just sad that that man had to even step up and even do that. It's nice that he did it, but it shouldn't. It shouldn't. No one should have to read that somebody had to donate $200,000 to make sure that students, are comfortable while they're trying to get an education. Girl, like, girl, that is absolutely a mess, and it'll forever sound like a mess. Anyways, again, shout out to Jalen Hurts. All right, y'all, I'm gone. Y'all have a good day. Bye, y'all.